So go figure.
Well, you know, the last interview we had, people really enjoyed the Nikki Black story. So, is there another hit story that you?
Well, you know, there is. There's a bunch. I mean, I could. If the more we meet, we could talk about different ones. But the one I would bring up, it was the very last hit that we did, and it was a good fellow in the family named Larry Lampazi. And him and Greg were at odds over some monies and things like that. Plus, he was on the other side. So, you know, he was a target. But we made him a bigger target because of the issues.
Yeah.
And we get information, again, obviously we know where it comes from now, his partner, that this guy leaves his house at about 3:30 in the morning because he goes to his school bus company. He owns a school bus company with the boss of our faction, their partners.
Oh, wow.
So it's weird, it's a crazy, crazy thing. But we were all getting really, really irritated and discouraged that this war would not end. We couldn't end it. So it got to the point we said, maybe shooting somebody, and this sounds terrible, but you got to understand we were up against this nightmare. Maybe we need to do worse. Maybe we need to like massacre a guy. I remember us having this conversation and showing that we're done.
Yeah.
You know, we got to get this over with. So this guy, just like clockwork, 3:30, he's backing out, and we were told he's going to get out of his car and go lock the gate. As he gets out of the car, we roll up. We get out, and the three of us, Greg, myself, and Jimmy wasn't supposed to get out, but it was part of the, just this, I can't even think of the word, this misery in our bodies that we just, again, you know, here we are again, you know. So Greg had the rifle, I had the shotgun, and Jimmy had a pistol, and we just opened up on him. He went down. He was telling us, do it already, get it, or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because as we walked up to him, he got shot already.
Yeah.
So he knew we were coming to
He
finish
knew
him.
it was over.
Yeah.
He didn't want to suffer.
Yeah, exactly. And Greg had said later on that he said, what did I do? And Greg told him you're on the wrong side, but that didn't happen. Greg embellished that story after. And the reason I say that, it was used in court. And it was never said, but it was used in court against defendants. So because it sounded good, it showed, oh, there were two sides of, you know, there was, but that sort of was big evidence, you know. So anyway, we all, and Jimmy finished him with a couple to the head. It was a brutal hit. I mean, but the war was brutal. And guys on our side would get hit brutally. So again, it's just a circle, you know, none of us, or me and Jimmy, would never do that outside the circle of that life we were in.
Sure.
Not, again, it's hard. I'm just trying to, you know, people watching can understand. I'm talking about it like it's business, and at the time it was.
Sure.
You know.
Sure. Do you think that hurt overall the Colombo family, that there was that kind of unrest within and war within the family?
There's been many wars in that family.
Yeah.
And more than many wars for the last 40 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's always been something, because Junior was in jail so much.
Yeah.
And they thought he should step down, and then he comes back out, and you know, and they puts his brother as boss, and then he comes back out. So there was always unrest.
Yeah.
This, it's sort of, I guess, popped.
Yeah.
You know, like a pimple that keeps growing.
Yeah.
It's
You
gonna
just want to get it.
And now it was like, nah, it's got to end. And it erupted, and there were two sides. They had, you know, about 120 buttons, and we had about 40. But we had all shooters. That was the difference. And they had money guys. So they had the better weapons and the better snap, but they didn't have enough guys to use them.
Yeah.
We were out with old-fashioned weapons, shooting every day. So,
Yeah.
you know, it was crazy. It was crazy. But that last one was definitely, you know, they go to Nicky Black Kid because there was a personal issue with me and him.
Sure.
And it was also graphically portrayed, and it's,
Sure.
you know, it doesn't look nice. But this other one didn't look good either. I can promise you that, you know. But you know, like I said, there was a few of our guys that went down too. So
back to the Nicky Black. If people didn't see it, you can watch it here on Hannibal TV. And that was a close range in the car with the shotgun, just within a foot away.
Yeah.
You know, so imagine how gory.
Yeah.
You know, that was.
It was. But like I said, that was a little personal. He just sent a message through my uncle that he was going to kill me.
Yeah.
So.
And now, was your Uncle Albert on the other side of the family?
Well, he was, but he wasn't active. He was older.
Yeah.
He was unfortunately under Nicky Black
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so he had to stay put, you know. But he was, but he was never going to turn on me, and he's the one that told me.
Yeah,
He told me,
yeah.
blood, stick it in water. Don't ever forget that. I said, I know that.
talk about a tense
He's my
situation.
godfather.
Yeah, yeah, he's your uncle
Yeah,
and your godfather. That's such a
Yeah.
such a tense
Mhm.
situation.
Yep. So.
Yeah, unbelievable. Now, is there any message that you'd want to give to the folks here at Hannibal about where they can get your book? Because we didn't really get into that.
Yeah, well,
as much last time.
basically, I held the rights because I always felt it would be a movie or a TV
Yeah.
series. There's so many tentacles, I say,
Yeah.
between the love story, the corruption, the war, and even, just the life itself and then the aftermath. It's a long story
Sure.
for me. So, I held it, so you can get it at the website, my website. It's www.larrymazza-thelife.com. www.larrymazza-thelife.com. Every book comes signed by me personally.